Ibrahim was 6 months old, a little baby. He died. Actually, he died in the arms. The Prophet was holding him as he died. So this child died in his arms. And even the Prophet was crying. And they used to think that, you shouldn't cry when someone dies. And, they said, "Oh, Messenger of God, you told us not to do this." He said, "No, this crying is from compassion. It's not from disbelief in God or questioning God. It's just from compassion for that child." That's allowed. Anyway, it's not the point. The point is that on the same day that his son died, there was an eclipse of the sun. So his son dies. On the same day that his son dies, there is an eclipse of the sun. Now even today I've told some people that, and I didn't even finish my story, and they said, "That's amazing. He must have been a prophet." Right? And sure enough, by the way, at that time people came running out. They said, "Look, even the sun darkens for the death of the child of the Messenger of God." This is what the people were saying. Now imagine this. Please think about it. If you're a liar, you've been inventing all these years, trying to persuade people you're a prophet and this and that, here's your chance. Okay, your son's died, but still, after all of this, you'd say, "You see, I told you, everyone. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Look at that. What more do you want?" True or not? Wouldn't a con man, a liar, wouldn't he take an opportunity like that? No doubt. And imagine if you were deluded. You're just a madman. You're just thinking and imagining the same thing. You'd say, "Yes, it's a sign from God. You see, I told you, I'm a prophet. God's sign." But actually, the Prophet Muhammad did not do that at all. In fact, when he heard the people, he called them. He called them, the big announcement. You know what he said? He said, "This is the sun and this is the moon. And they are just two of the creations of God. And they don't eclipse for the birth or the death of any man. So when you see this, pray to your Lord." And then he taught them a special prayer to make when there is an eclipse. Is this how a liar would behave? Is this how a deluded person would behave? Or is this the words of a truthful man? I can only ask you, please, to think carefully. There are many people making many claims and being able to claim to tell you what is behind the door. I am absolutely convinced, as Hamza has introduced, and as I'm sure that I truly believe many of you here today would agree, that the loss of religion, the loss of an absolute anchor of morality in our society has set us astray as a society, and is a large contributing factor to the increasing chaos that we find in the world around us. I have no doubt in my mind that society, Western society, the world as a whole, actually needs religion more now than it ever did. But where is the religion that can offer us certainty? Where is the religion that can offer us a rational certainty that is not merely based upon what our ancestors did, or just some belief, or maybe it just makes me feel good, or that person smiled nicely? Certainly I believe that all of us have a duty, as Hamza has mentioned the verses of the Quran, to think deeply about these issues, to think very deeply about these issues. Of course, all we, both of us, have been able to do is a little introduction to all of you on a vast topic. It is our happiness and joy to be able just to stand here in front of you and share some of